friends, my dear gods, my dear masters, welcome to all of you to the today's session, the Holistic Wellness Program, the day 13. Friends, today let's see the schedule of our today's topics. The day 13 we are going through today. And before proceeding to our session, so my sincere pronouns to my beloved master, my beloved Guruji, Brahmarshi Patriji, Swarnamala Patriyamma. At the same time, my sincere pronouns to my beloved Grandmaster, Matar Babaji. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, so let's see the today's topics. First, we'll be going through the Anuloma Viloma, and after that, Om Namah Shivaya. After that, we start the meditation, Anapanasati meditation. The deep meditation will be there, along with the Annamaya Sankirtanalu, Annamaya flute Sangita, Annamaya flute Sangita. After that, our spiritual wisdom is Ho'oponopono technique. That is for today. It's part of spiritual wisdom. And after that, so as a part of holistic lifestyle, we'll try to understand what is Ambali, how to prepare the Siridhanya Ambali, millet Ambali. And finally, we'll try to understand what are the methods for curing headache, head pains, any head pain, which whether it's half head pain or full head pain. So how do we cure that head pain? What are the methods? What are the different methods, remedies are there? So these are the topics, friends. So let's come to the Chinmay Mudra. The Chinmay Mudra, just keep it like this. Aram se, you can sit wherever you sit straight and your body activated back, all this. So you can remove the spectacles for a while. So have a chin mudra like this. First chin mudra. And what you do is in chin mudra, left side chin mudra, right side Vishnu mudra. Vishnu mudra. Okay. With this, we are going to practice the Anuloma Viloma today, the pranayama. Okay. As you all know that pranayama, if you keep practicing, will cleanse all the whatever respiratory organs, respiratory system, the entire things will be cleaned up, as we all already know that. So keep it on your nose. Now, left side open, right side close. Okay. So what we do is, keeping closed eyes, you can take a deep breath on the left side, then hold it for a while, just a second, and then close left side, leave it on the right side. Okay, like this 5 times. And again, left side closed. First, we'll be taking to right nostril, and then leaving it on the left side, then to go on the left side. That like that also 3-4 times or 5 times you can do, right? In the house you can do, in your own free time you can do more number of times. That is more amount of time you can spend definitely. Now let's start. Okay, number 1. So 5 times I completed. I'll take the left side and leaving on the right side. Now I'll be taking on the right side and leaving on left side. Okay. First time. Yes. Yes, friends. So now we have finished 5 times, each on the left side taking and right side. So these are Anuloma Viloma. It's also Nadi Sodhana practice and alternative breathing. We call it as, friends. So wonderful technique. So everybody can practice, especially for pregnant women. It's excellent technique. So they can be able to use it more amount of time, and it will really strengthen their respiratory system and as well. So their immunity system also will be boosted up. Okay. So that's how we need to use this technique now. So have a this chin mudra. and keep it on thighs. Let's chant the Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, 4 times. Take a deep breathing before chanting. It's always good. Om Namah Shivaya. Take a deep breathing once again. Om Namah Shivaya. Take a deep breathing. Om Namah Shivaya. Can take a deep breathing. Om Namah Shivaya. Last one time. Finally, take a deep breathing. Om Namah Shivaya. Just observe your natural breath for 2 seconds. Okay, friends, just keep your both arms and your eyes for 2 more seconds. Right. So, my dear friends, so let's come to the Anapanasati meditation. Before starting the Anapanasati meditation, deep meditation today, so you can have just 1 glass of water, what you can drink. Also, make yourself so very comfortable, and all your surroundings, make it as much as dark possible, and also no light and no sounds, especially. And remove your spectacles, and you should not have spectacles at the same time. So try to make your room as serene as possible. Now sit straight as much as comfortable. Your back must be erected. Sit on the chair or sofa or on the floor, anywhere. Have a Stira Sukha Asana. Stira Sukha Asana is so important. Now, finally, cross the fingers into fingers, clasp the hands, keep on thighs, and fold the legs. Just cross the legs or touch the feet each other. You are not able to sit in the Sthira Sukha Asana, any Padmasana, not Padmasana, basically, it's a simple asana, easy asana, that's your Sukha Asana. You're not able to sit also, stretch your legs and touch the feet at the end, okay? So likewise, just sit comfortably as much as possible. Now, slowly close your eyes, slowly close your eyes. Gently close your eyes, all of you. Gently close eyes. Gently close your eyes. Now, Start observing a natural flow of breath at your nose tip. Whatever the breath goes in, breath goes out. Just have a thought about it. Have a notice on it. Have a witness on it. Have an observation on it. Keep observing it. Keep witnessing the breath which is going in, breath which is coming out. That's all what we need to do. That's a meditation. That's Anapanasati meditation. Ana means in breathing. Apana means out breathing. Sati means be with them. Be with your natural flow of breath. Simple, tender, generic, smooth, peaceful, tranquil breath. Be with it. Do not alter it. Do not control the breath. No need to control the breath. No japa, no mantra, no chanting, no God forms, no visualizations, no hallucinations, nothing to visualize. Just keep your mind empty. Throw the mind empty, just like that. Just like an empty box. Keep it as an empty box. Do not feel anything. Don't feel anything in the mind. Keep it as an empty box. Throughout the meditation. All the time, throughout the meditation. Keep it as much as empty as possible. Forget about the entire world. Forget about your family. Forget about your friends, your job, whatever. Forget about everything surrounding you. Right now, you are just entering into your own inner journey, your own inner world. You are entering now through meditation. You are traveling to your own inner world with the help of your breath. The breath is the key in order to access the inner world. Without breath, that inner world cannot be opened, cannot be accessed. That's how this breath is given to you as a wonderful tool to enter into, to make or to start your inner journey. Hold the breath. Keep the breath with you. Just be with your breath. That's all the time. Do not drift away from the breath. If at all happens, just come back to the breath again. Focus all your energies on the breath observation. It drifts away here and there. That's a natural tendency of a mind, human mind. It's got a chanchalatva. There is no stability, unstable mind. It keeps going from here to there to here. That's how we need to avoid. We need to come out of that instability. Come out of that. Be firm with your breath. Be firm on your observation of the breath. That's all we need to do. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Be with your natural, simple, tender breath. You will realize your godliness, soul consciousness, the Almighty, which is within you. The Almighty or Supreme Power is at zero distance from you. He is at zero distance. There is no question of any more distance between you and your Almighty. Such is the wonder. He is always located within you. Within every cell of you is there. Right now is there. Right away is existing. That's why we have to be happy. We got to be happy. We got to be joyful all the time. No matter what happens in our life. Whether you get difficulties, problems, crisis, health issues, relationship issues, disturbance, disappointment, loss, blame, complaints, judgment, whatever happens in your life. Let anything happen. Let anything happen. It should not bother you. It doesn't affect you. You are different. You are completely different. You are not this physical body. You are not this physical mind. You are beyond all these things. Then why do you worry about it? Anything happens, which happens only for the physical body. or physical mind to an extent. All that is temporary. As long as you are here, you means you are the soul consciousness. As long as you are just living in this physical body, the physical body and mind exist. After that, it vanish. Why do you worry about all these things? Anything happen, it happens to your physical body, it happens to your mind. You will not be touched. You cannot be destroyed. You cannot be disturbed. You cannot be disappointed. You are eternal. You are eternal substance. You are the raw material of the spiritual world. You came from spiritual world. You are that. You belong to that. You never belong to this our planet. You definitely go back after your time. When the time comes, you need to leave. You leave this physical body and mind here. They'll be thrown out. That's how our human life ends. In that way, why do you worry about anything happen in your life? Be with your breath, my dear friends. Be with your natural, simple breath.
Hi. Ever wished you could finish a book in a matter of minutes? And you know what will happen if you read one book every week? Let me share some.
everyone. This is Dr.
Last 1 minute, final 1 minute, my dear friends. Beautiful breath, natural, simple breath. Last 30 seconds, final 30 seconds, my dear friends. Last 10 seconds, final 10 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place both your hands on your eyes for 5 more seconds. Slowly, gently place your eyes. Gently place on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly, slowly, slowly remove your hands and slowly open your eyes. Yes, friends, please come back and come to the body awareness and surrounding awareness. My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods. So today we have done wonderful meditation with the Annamaya Kirtana, all Annamaya Sangita. Along with that, we have done wonderful meditation. Claps for ourselves, all of us. Let's claps. Big round of applause for all of us. Yes. Thank you, friends. Right. So, my dear friends, today the part of spiritual wisdom, Ho'oponopono technique, Ho'oponopono introduction. So that is the spiritual wisdom. Today's our spiritual wisdom is Ho'oponopono technique. So the masters who have participated in the earlier session, of course, they have gone through the same technique. So now for the newcomers, new joinees, definitely you have to go through this technique. Ho'oponopono, so simple technique in order to heal ourselves, in order to heal others, in order to helping others to heal themselves. Okay, right. So Ho'oponopono, this is the one of the best prayer or a healing technique, which is followed by basically profoundly they follow in Hawaiian culture. Hawaiian culture. So that's called Hawaiian is the place, one of the state in the United States of America. So of course, in that particular state, their culture, this is one of the practice they follow, right? In their culture, they follow this very predominantly. That is why this is Hawaiian technique. Hawaiian technique, Ho'oponopono. Ho means H-O-O means make it. Pono means pono plus pono. Pono means things right. Things right. Pono means things right. And another pono means at yourself, at your place, at yourself, and for others also. Make everything right with you as well with others. So that is the meaning of ho'oponopono. Okay. So these are one of the best principle, best technique, friends. You can apply even in your life, in order to heal yourself, in order to heal others also, right? See, always we need to understand one thing. Every healing, whatever the healing may be physical, mental, social, right? It will be started with you only. It doesn't start from others. Always remember, anything you want to heal, first of all, the healing starts within you. It has to be with you. It has to start from you. Then only it can be healing others as well. It can, the same energies can be utilized, same energies can be, or vibrations can be sent to others for their healing. First of all, the healing must start within you. So this Ho'oponopono technique, so in order to understand more about it, so friends, this is coined, this is discovered by Dr. Hugh Len, Hewlgen, Dr. Hugh Len. So he is the a person who discovered this in 1980s, basically. He is a clinical psychologist, is a doctor, clinical psychologist. So he applied this very successfully for his patients, especially one of the hospital where the mentally retarded children, most of the psychological problem. So all those children, mentally retarded children, so they are admitted there, a lot of children. So then he is invited for that hospital. So he has seen all the situation of them, right? So then he tried to identify, tried to found out and one technique, so which may help. That's what he tried. So that particular technique is Ho'oponopono technique. So he has tried this technique at his best. So in order to heal all those patients, all his patients, all the children. So in fact, what he did is he did not go to the place, to the to the, especially even the hospital also. In fact, he has sit in his own room. He has sit in his own room. All the hospital records, all the files belong to all these patients. He brought everything to his room, and then one file by file he opened at the file. If once he take one file, what it does? Once he take one file, look at it, do the prayer, do this Ho'oponopono technique or prayer. So like that. So you keep on doing it for 3 months, almost like 3 months. Okay. So by the end of the 3 months, friends, all these patients, all the children, they walked away with a great health and happily from the hospital. So this has been a wonderstruck situation wherein it has been researched by many of the people, right? So how this doctor has achieved this so much great health for all these children, isn't it? So that's how this Ho'oponopono technique became popular with him. Okay. So that's how this has been introduced, and it has been, of course, given to the various, all the people, to the humanity in order to use on a daily basis, basically, right? So when we can use this technique, friends. So first of all, we have discussed, of course, in the previous session, last 21 days, we have discussed about the law of forgiveness and power of gratitude and law of love, right? All these things, isn't it? So now, if you understand the forgiveness, one word particularly, forgive, forget and forgive, isn't it? So that's such a great principle, such a great technique it is, which is going to heal you right from the from the cellular level. It will heal you and it will make others also get healed, right? So that is the power of the forgiveness. So this especially power of forgiveness, he has structured in such a way as a steps, as a 4 steps. Basically, this Ho'oponopono prayer is prepared. The Ho'oponopono technique is invented, discovered and given to the humanity, isn't it? So that's how. So we need to understand what are these 4 steps which are followed as a part of the Hawaiian culture. All the people, they used to use this in order to what? In order to get successful relationships, successful, whatever, the kind of a healing for their own physical body, and as well in order to have a, the better life for them. So day-to-day life has to be better and, happy living also. So in order to come out of the depression, in order to come out of the anxiety or a fear or whatever it may be, all these negative qualities, so-called, so many negative qualities are there within everybody. In order to come out of them and have a peaceful and happy life, basically, in order to, live the life with love and compassion, basically, love and compassion. Such kind of life they want, everybody want to live, everybody want to live. So for that reason, this Ho'oponopono technique is to be used widely in the Hawaiian culture. So similarly, let's understand today what is this Ho'oponopono technique. There are 4 steps part of the Ho'oponopono technique. So what is the 4 step? The first step says we have to say I am sorry. That was the first step. The second step is please forgive me. Please forgive me. That's the second step. The third step is say thank you. Fourth step is I love you. So these are the 4 steps, part of their Ho'oponopono prayer. This can be applied on any given situation, whichever the situation goes out of your hand. For example, between you and your friend, the relationship is disturbed or destroyed. Then you have to bring it back to this. Or the relationship between the, maybe like a daughter-in-law and a aunt, So between them, or between two friends, between husband and wife, between children, children, parents, right? Any situation comes, any kind of situation become negative, it becomes negative and it is gone out of your hand, then you don't need to talk to that person. Even though he doesn't like you, and if you see him, your anxiety will increase or your fear will increase, your, sorry, so-called, the kind of the anger will increase within you, isn't it? So all that will be happening. All the negative qualities will be aroused whenever you see a person whom you don't like, isn't it? So you don't need to go and talk to that person. Anyway, the disturbance happened, the relationship is disturbed and destroyed. So then what you need to do? You need to take his photo, or sit silently in one room, take his photo, put in front of you, right? So you go on say this prayer for 20 times. 20 times. See the difference. So, but you have to say from your deep root, deep heart, okay? Not from the mind, especially, okay? You have to repeat this mantra at least 20 times. So always say, so keep his photo in front of you. Say, I'm sorry for the given, for any situation, for any trouble I created to you. I'm very, very sorry for that. And please forgive me. I'm asking for pardoning. I'm asking for forgiveness. Please forgive me. So repeat the second mantra, third mantra. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for forgiving me. So I'm very thankful to you. And finally, you say that I love you so much. I love you all the time. I love you so much. So if you keep repeating these four sentences or 4 steps, friends, with anybody, this can be repeated. This can be practiced. Okay. Then what will happen if you do this, right? Let's understand technically or scientifically. The moment you say these kind of these 4 steps, right? The moment you repeat these things in your mind, first of all, your manomaya kosha, your mind especially, so that get cleansed, right? The moment, so what will happen is you release a lot of fear, anxiety, negativity, or the like of depression, disappointment, whatever the qualities, negative qualities are there, that all will be released from you. Otherwise, that grudge and jealousy, the kind of anger, the frustration, all this will be kept within you, then it will spoil yourself. First of all, it will spoil you, friends. The first thing is, if you don't follow this prayer, if you continue doing so in a normal way, if you continue operating your own life, what will happen? First, it will spoil your health. It will spoil your energies. It will take away all the energy, all your, the great energy within you. It will be completely, so it will be taken out. It will be drained out of that energy, and then you become so weak mentally, physically. Then you get into diseases. Basically, this happens. For example, a continuous anger you keep in your mind, then what happens? It leads to the heart issues or high blood pressure. That's the first thing happens, my dear friends. At the same time, if you keep keeping a jealousy within you, all the time within your mind, that leads to so-called cancer disease. Okay. So likewise, there are many diseases which are connected to the negative qualities within your mind. So when you say forgive, what happened? About a person whom you don't love, whom you have a negative connection. Already your both friendship has been disturbed or the communication has been disturbed with whom you got already disturbed. Once you say, I'm sorry, you please forgive me, and I say thank you to you, and I also love you. You say these four things with that person. Either you say within your room, keep repeating 20 times or more times also, isn't it? Every day or every given day, keep repeating 20 times each time whenever you go inside the room and sit silently, quietly, with your closed eyes. If you keep doing it, then obviously the great transformation will come within you, within other person also. Within you, what happened first of all? Because you are now releasing it, everything. Otherwise, many of the time, why many of the people don't do this practice? The reason is they feel that they feel saying away. That means they feel that they feel belittle, like I'll get down in my own stature or whatever it is. They feel like their pride will be damaged or their arrogance will be damaged if they do this. But in fact, this has to be this is very mandatory that what will happen, it will take away all the negative vibrations from him, it will be taken out. Then what will happen? He becomes clean. Once he becomes clean in the mind, in the Manomaya Kosha, friends, your own cells. See, as long as you keep all those negative qualities within you, because of you don't like somebody, then you have definitely a negative vibrations within you, kept within you about that person. The moment you come across that person, the moment you hear his name or something, immediately your negative vibration starts. Your inside you, all the negative energy will be formed. So with that, what will happen? Definitely, your own cells, the bodily cells, cells are the building blocks of all the organs, especially the building blocks of an entire human being, isn't it? So those cells will get confused, right? What they can get confused, because we are all energetically connected. We're all one and the same. Within us, there is soul consciousness. Within other person whom you are reacting negatively, or whom you are disliking it, even he has got the same soul consciousness. All around you, everywhere there's the same soul consciousness. In that perspective, if you look at it, whom you are going to blame, or whom you are going to disagree, or whom you are going to dislike. So there's no point in it, right? Isn't it? Everything is same. All of us are same. All of us are same. Only thing is, because of our own mind, all these problems we are getting into. In fact, because of our own mind, the conscious mind, which is making us to go away from the peaceful and joyful and blissful life, isn't it? So that's the same way. What you need to understand is your own cells will get disturbed. Your own cells will not be able to understand why you are showing anger on the other person, why you are trying to blame other person. So whenever you do these kind of negative things, my dear friends, negative behavior, if you do, moment immediately your own cells will be get into confusion mode, and then your own cells will be slowly they get into the death state. So the moment they get into the death state, because your own cells will die slowly because of all the great amount of negative vibrations, because cells will be operated with what? Energy. Without having a positive energy, without having the great cosmic energy or whatever prana shakti, so they will slowly take the death state. Okay, they'll go to the death, right? So the moment they go to the death, then it forms the disease. Or whenever the disturbance happen in the orientation or in the functioning of the cells, because of this negative vibrations, you keep on feeding to your own physical body, right? Your own mind, through mind, you are feeding all these great negative vibrations to your own cells. Then definitely they are going to be disturbed. They get into the wrong mode, wrong mode of functionality. Then that forms the disease. So from then you'll be suffering either from cancer, heart issue, or BP, or sugar, whatever it may be. All this, every disease, the main source of the disease is the disturbance of your own bodily energy, cellular energy, basically. So how does the disturbance happen? From your mind. So who is the control of the control of the entire cells is your own mind. Mind is the governmental head for entire all the bodily cells. So having this particular knowledge within us, friends. So this technique is so essential This technique can be applied for anything. For example, financial gain. You want to gain financially, you lost some money and you want to gain it back. What you are supposed to do? So you need to keep quiet. So right, sit silently at one place, So then you have to say, you have to say sorry. You have to say sorry for the people whom you have, disturbed, or you're disliked, or whatever it may be. You can just have a list of the names also. In fact, list of the names, you keep it with you, right? And then one name you can call it, and then you take these 4 steps, you repeat it, right? Take another name, these 4 steps, you repeat it. So with this, what will happen is you are just releasing all your negative energies with respect to those people, especially with the people with whom you have a disconnectivity. You have some kind of a wrong relationship, okay, not the best relationship. So with all these people, you have to write the names, one name, just go on, repeat these 4 steps 20 times. Finish. So with this, what happened? You are going to clean your entire Manomaya kosha. Then you will come to the highest vibrations, the positive vibrations. So that's why I told in the beginning itself, the healing starts from within you, not from others. Okay. First, the healing has to happen within you. The moment the healing happens within you with these 4 steps, this Ho'oponopo prayer, immediately what happened? The healing will be taking place in the other person with whom you have sent the good vibrations. Now, so with these 4 steps, what happened? You are healing yourself, and you are also sending the great positive vibrations to the person with whom you are disconnected, right? Isn't it? So the moment you do that, they also receive the highest vibrations, and then, as I told you, friends, we're all energetically connected. We are not different at all. We're all one and the same. Physically, I appear different, you appear different, the other person appear different. But the energetically, if you see, with respect to consciousness, you see, all are one and the same. Entire the cosmos is one and the same. So it is nothing but energy or a consciousness. So when that is the situation, so what will happen? The moment you send positive vibrations, the other person will receive. So you will receive that vibrations. Then you will also start responding to your, start responding to you, and slowly. So what will happen? You only call him. In fact, what will happen? You did not call him, or you did not physically meet him, but you are sending vibrations, isn't it? So on one fine day, he will call you back, or he try to meet you and say that, so I misunderstand you. So earlier times, now I want to connect with you again. I want to work with you, something like that. For example, if was a husband and wife got divorced, right? So what will happen if she started keeping his photo and started sending these vibrations, something, no, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you so much, and so like this, I love you so much. If these 4 steps, if she keep repeating, what happened? Sitting inside the room, not even going outside, talk, because he already got divorced. So divorce means like, so both are separated, and but still she's suffering. In fact, if she does start doing it, on one fine day, the call will come from his husband, her husband. She say that, so that point of time we got some difference. Now I would like to stay with you. So why don't you give a one more chance, like that? You will definitely come to that kind of understanding. So it will happen, my dear friends. It has happened in many people's life. Okay. So likewise, whatever you wanted in a physical life. Okay, this is all about physical life. Okay, not about the spiritual life. Okay, so this is all about spiritual physical life. In the physical life, with your energy, with your great energy within you, of course, base for all this is your meditation. Your meditation has to be so powerful. Okay, like today how you have done. Similarly, every day you need to do this kind of powerful meditation. So the powerful meditation you do, having great energy. With this energy, if you practice this mantra, right, in the physical life, whatever you need to achieve, you need to achieve success in the job, success in education, success in the relationships, success in the kind of the any financial gains, right? Financial gains, or success in the any kind of a sports, or whatever it may be. Whatever you are looking for your physical comfortable life, okay, you will achieve these through this Ho'oponopo, the Ho'oponopo technique, my dear friends. And also, your own emotional health will be much more. It will be built very strongly. Okay, your emotional health will be built very strongly. All your stress levels, stress and strain, everything will be removed from you, isn't it? And your especially the mental health will be much more stronger. Your mental health will be much more stronger. You'll come out of all the negative qualities. so-called anger, anxiety, depression, disappointment, whatever you see. So in the life you are going through, you will come out of all these things. So just start doing this prayer. So from today itself or tomorrow itself, you start doing this prayer on a certain aspects where the disturbance is already created. Okay, you don't need to talk to the person. You don't need to worry that you have to go and talk to him. No, no physical contact. It's just just doing this open technique, and then releasing all the great vibrations, first cleansing yourself and sending this great vibration. Of course, you are doing meditation, isn't it? You also have a lot of energy. So this energy will be sent to the other person through this distant kind of a prayer or a technique. You are going to definitely connect to him, and he will respond positively. Everything will be set right, and then your life, your life will come back to the normal. Your life will come back to the joyful state and blissful state. You can lead the physical life. Your own physical life can be converted to joyful and blissful life, my dear friends. With this, so this is a kind of a technique. This is a kind of technique. So try to follow every day. So I'll try to answer your questions. So please stay on. So tune in. Okay, I'll try to answer every question. So friends, so this is the great technique. So please follow it now. So with this spiritual wisdom, we are just closing it. Now we go to the holistic lifestyle. The part of holistic lifestyle today, my dear friends, that is how to make Ambali. Ambali means what? Ambali is the fermented gruel. It's a fermented porridge. Okay, fermented gruel or ganji, you can say. So this is prepared. So especially today, we are going to show you the a kind of a video demonstration how to make this ambali. So in your own house. So what is the use of ambali and what are the benefits, that also we'll discuss today. So friends, this ambali, it was in a food for the human beings for thousands of years in India, especially in our India. So, but what happened is, so in the recent past, we have forgotten that. The reason is the modern world effect. The modern world, the more and more of modern world effect, we forgot that now. So now, so once again, so with this session today, so you all will be coming to know what are the great benefits of this Ambali. So you can restart it. Of course, you can restart it so successfully from today. So friends, this Ambali especially, this can be prepared with your locally available whatever the grain, whatever the grains possible. But preparing this Ambali from with the help of Siridhanya, that is millets. So there are 5 types of millets: barnyard millet, brown top millet, little millet, pastoral millet. So all this, all these 5 types of millets, any millet you take, right? So taking that millet, with the help of that, you can prepare this ambali, and successfully you can prepare, and then you can eat it. Like once you prepare it, what will happen is, so normal people who doesn't have any ill health also, so they can eat twice in a week, twice in a week. Anybody who is suffering from any kind of a extreme diseases or the kind of chronic diseases, any disease it can be. So you can have this food itself every day in a continuous basis until you come out of your own the illness. So how many times? 7 to 8 weeks you have to keep it, and every day 4 to 5 times. Just consume this, particular the ambali or gruel. It's very very tasty. Of course, along with this, you can use sambar and rasam or a dal or a vegetable curry, and as well your these pickles. All these things you can use. Have some mix with some salt also, just for a taste purpose. It will be wonderful. If you have coriander, and you can add green mirchi. So it's wonderful actually. In fact, okay, I'll try to show in the presentation. Then we'll go to the video presentation also. Right. Right. So, friends, another thing is we need to understand is since so long, since for centuries together, what happens is our own inside in the human body, especially our ancestors were eating the same food as a regular food for them. So that is why our alimentary canal especially, which has got that habit of taking this food as a main food. Okay, that is why even now, if you consume this particular porridge or a fermented porridge or ambali, you will be able to digest very faster, because especially the alimentary canal is to remember whatever from the sages, whatever has been coming from our ancestors. It will remember. That's what you need to remember, right? So friends, so like this, what will happen is So if you try to take this particular porridge, what you have to do is, here you can see the picture. So in this picture, if you observe, this particular gruel or ambali is prepared with the help of what? With the help of the earthen pot, earthen pot. So inside the earthen pot, if you prepare this one, what will happen is, so earthen pot has got a lot of holes. Through holes, the oxygen will enter inside. Oxygen will enter inside. So because of the more oxygenation, what happened is, so this inside this so-called ambali, so the more amount of bacteria will grow, right? Positive bacteria. The ambali, the purpose of ambali itself is having trying to get more and more amount of positive bacteria within that food. So because of the fermentation, so it gets developing so a lot of positive bacteria within that. These positive bacteria, what it does is, once you consume it, it goes into your stomach, and then it increases the positive bacteria. Because of the increase in the positive bacteria, what will happen? Your own immunity power will be raised. Your own immunity power will be raised. And also, so consuming this particular kind of a, this kind of a millet ambali, so it's going to improve your immunity, and as well, you can fight against any disease for that matter. Once you have highest immunity, you can fight against any kind of a disease. So basically, it is going to provide the highest amount of probiotics within you. So that's very important, friends. So you can remember this. Now, so how to prepare this? How to prepare this? One of the important thing we'll see as a text, plain text we'll see here, and again we'll see the one small video wherein I will try to explain you so very clearly how to prepare this. Preparing this millets is millets, with the millets you can prepare this ambali. That's very good. So what will happen is, friends, this for preparation of this ambali, and also before that, one more benefit is, so this ambali will provide highest amount of B12 vitamin. That also you remember, right? And of course, as I already told, highest amount of positive bacteria, which is active, which is going to boost the immunity. That with that you can cure any disease. That's also possible. And B12 is also highly predominantly available within the ambali. And what are the ingredients required for making ambali? So that is number one, 1 cup of millet rice and 10 cups of water. Okay, how to mix it and how to make it, everything I will try to explain with the help of the video. So once you prepare this, right? Once you prepare this, then you have to close with the so-called khadi cloth, the cotton cloth, especially khadi cloth you can use. So then keep it for 6-7 hours, or throughout the night you keep it. Next day morning, the ambali is ready. Okay, and once it is prepared, the ambali should not be heated on, whenever you want to eat, should not be again reheated. You should not do that. If you want to reheat, also make it some, the hot serving you want to do. What you need to do, double boiling method you have to use. That means heat the water in a vessel, then keep the ambali in that. Okay, keep the ambali in that. Then it will get some hotness. Then you can serve. Freshly you can serve. So likewise you can do. So, and also while preparing this ambali, you should not add the buttermilk. Buttermilk can be added after the preparation of the ambali. You can add the buttermilk also, like sambar, rasam. You can eat it. So before, while the preparation of ambali, if you use buttermilk, you'll only get lactose bacteria. Lactose bacteria only will come. Other bacteria will not have a chance to grow. That is why we should not add buttermilk at the time of preparation of this particular the ambali. So this is also very important, friends. Okay. So likewise, it's very, very important, and it's a highest amount of resistance. Basically, what it does is it's going to improve the bodily resistance so much. That's why our all ancestors were highly resistant to any kind of diseases. That is why they were able to survive for a quite long time without any disease. Of course, now also people are living 70, 80 years. How they are living? Every day one tablet, either BP or sugar tablet or some other tablet. That's not the way of life. The way of life is, you should not have any disease till 70, 80 years. You should not use any kind of tablet. Nothing required. You have to have your own natural health, should be able to protect from all the diseases. That's where this kind of ambali, if you start practicing from now, at least from today, so make yourself a change in your life. Okay, you are going to have the better immunity against any kind of diseases. You also can live longer without any diseases. That's more important, living happily without any disease. So that's the real health. That's a real holistic health, my dear friends. Now, so let's see the one of the so small video I will try to play. So how to make this ambali properly, so you can look at it, right?
Channasandra. Welcome to Millet Magic. All over the world, from time immemorial, porridge has been an essential part of our diet. But of late, we have been neglecting this spot of wonder since we do not know how important it is. To understand this, please watch the video on microbial imbalance where we go in depth on. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sarala. Welcome to Millet Magic. All over the world, from time immemorial, porridge has been an essential part of our diet. But of late, we have been neglecting this spot of wonder since we do not know how important it is. To understand this, please watch the video on microbial imbalance where we go in depth on this topic. You can find the link to this video in the description box below or by clicking on the eye on your screen. Unfortunately, we have forgotten how such a simple dish is to be made. So today, I will be showing you how to prepare fermented porridge, also called as Ambali in South India or Khameer in Hindi. Porridge can be made from any of the 5 positive millets. It can be made from millet rice, millet rava, or millet flour. I personally prefer the porridge made from millet rava. The process is the same for all of them. The first step is to dry roast the millet rava. Here I am using 2 cups of little millet rava and I'm going to roast it until it emits a light aroma. Roasting enhances the flavor of the porridge, but it is an optional step. Soaking millets for a good 6 to 8 hours before cooking is a must. So I'm soaking the rava with 6 cups of water. Now to an earthen pot, I'm going to add 6 more cups of water, which makes it a total of 12 cups of water for 2 cups of millet. The ratio being 1:6. You can add up to 1:10 cups of water if you like your ambali to be more watery. I'm going to allow the water to come to a boil. Once the water is boiling well, I'm going to add in all the water which I had used to soak and the millet rava into the earthen pot. I'm going to give it a nice stir. Turn down the flame to sim, cover it with the lid and allow it to cook well. I'm going to give it an occasional stir from the bottom so that it doesn't burn. After 15 to 20 minutes, the millet is cooked well and the kanji is ready. But wait, it's not ready to be consumed yet. What we want to make is ambali. Ambali is nothing but a fermented kanji or porridge. We are fermenting it so that we get a good dose of probiotic bacteria. The probiotic bacteria need a well-aerated condition to grow. So if you have by chance cooked the kanji in a steel vessel, it is a must to transfer it into an earthen pot. Now, earthen pots have micropores in them, and that is the reason aeration happens well and fermentation takes place in an ideal environment. For the same reason, I'm going to cover the earthen pot by tying a cotton cloth over it. Now, this needs to rest for 4 to 12 hours depending on the temperature outside. If it's summer, if it's hot, 4 hours will be more than enough. If it's cold, you will need to keep it in a warm spot for up to 12 hours, as the bacteria need more time to develop. So basically, the duration for which you need to allow the porridge to ferment is the same duration which is required for milk to curdle in your place during that season. So now, You can see that the Ambali is ready. It would have become a little thicker than what you left it. Your dose of probiotics, your source of vitamin B12, your immunity booster is ready. Few things to keep in mind when you're consuming the Ambali are: do not heat the porridge after fermentation as it will kill the probiotic bacteria and the entire purpose will be defeated. You can make it warm by double boiling method or by adding lukewarm milk. Do not add buttermilk, curd, or milk before fermentation, as lactobacilli alone will dominate and not allow any other good bacteria to grow. Ideally, we want a diversified microbial population in our gut. However, buttermilk or curd can be added just before consumption. Do not add salt while cooking or allowing it for fermentation, as salinity affects the microbial growth. Again, you may add salt just before consumption. If you have any serious chronic health condition, consuming fermented porridge, ambali, or khamir for all 3 meals for about 6 to 9 weeks will help you recover soon. For everyone else, consuming this twice or thrice a week will boost your immunity and help you get a good dose of vitamin B12 and establish the essential microbial balance in your gut. You may eat fermented porridge along with vegetables, dal, sambar, rasam, pickles, or even palm jaggery, whichever suits your taste buds. So do ensure that you include various millet fermented porridges into your diet. Hey, and it's tasty too.
Yes, friends. So this was all about the Ambali preparation, which you have seen today. So please start doing it at your home. And from today, you can start preparing this Ambali and try to make it as a part of your diet. Okay. So thank you. So holistic lifestyle, part of that, how to prepare the Ambali, what are the benefits? You have seen it. Now let's concentrate on the home remedies, part of home remedies today, how to cure headache. Friends, how this headache will come, especially the headache comes with the various reasons. So one of the main reason is indigestion. Okay, the indigestion, sarvaroga varam malavasham. That means, so due to malam, that is the improper excretion of stools. So that is going to create all the diseases within us. Okay, so why the improper excretion happen? Because of the indigestion. So the indigestion leads to accumulation of impurities in the body due to the indigestion. So with this indigestion is going to caused by the indigestion is caused by basically by irregular diet and as well excessive stress. The more stress, variation in the daily routine and work against nature. So especially sometimes some people get a brain tumor and so all these things. These are the reasons which is causing indigestion. First of all, okay, when the indigestion comes, friends. So obviously what will happen? It introduce some kind of acidity and gastric problems, lot of things. When all these things happen, obviously it is going to cause headache. So the headache will be caused because of these reasons. Not that you have some problem in the head. You have problem in the stomach, so which is going to introduce the headache in this format, right? With all this so-called the negative habits, whatever we have. So we used to not eat timely and we go to the bed very late, right? Late eating and all this so-called, the negative habits, whatever alcohol, drinking alcohol, all these things, So with all these things, sometimes what happen? The so-called indigestion forms. The indigestion forms, which leads to acidity, which leads to gastric issues, and then finally the headache. So we'll end up in a headache. So that's what happens now. So other than that, what are the other reasons for the headache? One is a brain tumor comes, then also you will definitely experience the great head pain. As well, the brain injury happens, anybody get brain injury, there also you get this kind of a problem. Not only that, you also have any eye issues, within eyes any problem is there, within dental any problem is there. Because of the ill health in the eyes and dental also, which causes the headache. right? So these are the major reasons for headache, friends. So many other reasons will be there, of course. Many other reasons will be there due to improper sleep, the lack of sleep, you can say, the right amount of sleep, right? That is also one of the reasons. So likewise, many other reasons are there. So now let's understand what is the natural lifestyle, which natural order you can follow in order to come out of this headache. So now take a regular head bath that prevents headaches. Okay, that's also very important. And a thin pillow is allowed. A thin pillow is good for you, not the thick pillow. Thick pillow, you should not keep it under your head while sleeping. Eating on time is very, very important. So do that. So then your headache will reduce. Do not talk too much and use mobile should be limited. Use of mobile will be limited and do not too much. Do not talk too much. Okay, whatever necessary you talk. Tilt your whenever you have this head pain, what you need to do is tilt your head. So right side, left side 20 times like this. Like this. Okay. One time means like this. Then come slowly this side. Again, this side. Again, this side. So this kind of tilting, what you need to do is 20 times you have to do whenever you have a headache. So that provides some relief. Okay. Now, put a pillow or mattress under your feet. It makes more blood flow to happen to your head area. So that supply more oxygen so that that cures the headache. How does it happen? Whenever you sleep, you are sleeping horizontally, right? So just make your legs high in the higher position. That means underneath of your legs at the end, keep some mattress or some height. Keep your legs should be on the higher position and you'll be lying down. So then what happen? All the blood flow will happen to the brain. So then more amount of oxygen also flows along with the blood. What happen? Oxygen also carries to the brain. So then that headache, whatever is there, the headache also slowly get released. That's also one of the technique. The final thing is you need to avoid alcohol and anybody who's taking alcohol and smoking, which must be avoided. That also causes headache generally, right? Now, what are the remedies in the house which you can make? So friends, home remedies, let's see how to cure the headache. If for the half headache, for example, the headache happens on the left side or right side. First, let's say it happens in the on the left side headache. First, left half of the head will be paining. In that case, right nostril, what you have to do, you have to take 2 drops of desi cow ghee, make a liquid form, and then put two drops in the right nostril, and then you have to take a breathing. You have to lie down and take this. After putting two drops here, take a deep breathing like this. If you take a deep breathing, what happens? So it will go into the brain area. Then it starts, solving that, the headache problem and all. Somebody is writing here on the presentation. So who is writing that? Right. Okay. So friends, the other thing is the same way. Similarly, what happens is if you get the right half headache, in the on the head, if you get right half headache, what happens? On the left nostril, start putting two drops of this desi cow ghee on the left side. Then take a deep breathing. Then that will solve the right side headache, left side headache, like this. And now, if it is both side headache is there, both sides is paining, then in the both nostrils, this side two drops, this side 2 drops. Put it and then take a deep breathing. Then it will go inside, brain, and then it start getting this. It start making the pain to reduce. So that's what the effect of this particular desi cow ghee drops. Now apply 2 drops of cow ghee in both nostrils for full headache pain. That's correct. And it's also good to apply a sandalwood this sandalwood paste basically on the forehead. On the forehead, generally we put what we put, that Vicks or something will be applied here, right? So instead of that, sandalwood paste, Srigandha paste, you just put it here on the head. The pain will reduce. That's also one of the good technique you can apply, right? Also, if you have a headache due to bile, due to the excessive pitta, so if the headache comes because of the excess fire in the your own stomach, right? So then add one pinch of salt and 2 glasses of water, and then drink it. The vomiting will happen, and then everything comes out. So many people, what happens? This indigestion things will be happening, isn't it? The indigestion system. So because of the indigestion, the headache starts happening. A lot of headache will come. So in that point of time, what happens? Just take 2 glasses of water, adds 1 pinch of salt, then drink it. So if you drink it, what happens? The salt water, then the entire thing, whatever is there, which is not digested properly in the stomach, everything will come up through vomiting. Then it will be cleaned. The entire, your stomach will be clean, and that headache also will go. The momentarily headache also will go. This is one of the best technique because of the excess pitta, excess bile, which is produced in the stomach, right? So friends, the other thing is consuming tulsi kashaya morning and evening. It's also very good. So it will help you a lot. Tulsi kashaya for the headache, especially. The headache, also you can put 2 drops of juice of betel nut leaf or white onion in the nose. So this is also one of the other technique. So what happened? Betel nut leaf is there, no? That juice or white onion juice. So 2 drops here, 2 drops here. You put it. So this headache also will come down. So these are the home remedies for the headache, friends. Please follow it. Now, so one of the mudra, the best mudra for the headache, any headache. So left headache, or right headache, or a full headache, or whatever it may be. So you can use this Apana Vayu mudra. So how to put the Apana Vayu mudra? So these are both hands you have to do. So then take this, the index finger, slowly put at the base of this thumb finger, and then other 2 fingers. So the other 2 fingers, that is middle finger and ring finger, slowly touch the tip of this thumb. Okay, similarly here, like this. This is the so-called Apana Vayu mudra. Keep it on the thighs and practice for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, depends upon the headache. So if you have more headache, so practice for more time, long time, it will cure. No doubt it will cure. So this has to be practiced. This is Apana Vayu mudra. After the followed by Prana mudra. Prana mudra you must practice for only 10 minutes after this. So if you do this, so at least repeat this both mudras at least twice, thrice a day. It is going to solve your headache, friends. This is very, very important. Please follow it. Now, so we also can follow one more technique that's called acupressure technique. In the acupressure also, we have wonderful mudra, wonderful points at the energy points, which if you activate it, so no doubt it is going to solve your headache problem. Any headache, it can be any kind of headache, what you get. So it will solve. Let me show you how it is going to be working for you. So that there are 2 points basically. These 2 points are headache points. Okay. So let's observe here. See here. So this is a hand. So what you do is the middle finger, take one line, draw the line like this. Okay. Draw the line. So this is your center portion, the ankle. Okay. Ankle is it, right? So from that ankle, this middle point, keep 2 fingers like this. Keep 2 fingers like this. Then 1 point will come. After 2 fingers, 1 point here. This point just join straight away. So this is a point. Right? This is a point. So this is the point which you go on. Now, just apply the coconut oil and then nicely massage this point. This is a lymph point, lymph gland point. Now here, just go on apply like this, 30 to 40 times, 30 to 40 times. Just go on apply here, right? Like this, Go on apply. So this particular point is lymph gland point, which will reduce your headache, okay, head pain. This is successfully it can do. Now, other than this, there are other point, on the thumb finger, both hands. The thumb finger. So this is 1 point, the other point here. Here 2, at the just beside this, at the base of this thumb finger, if you see, at both here 1 point, other hand side. This point you have to go on press like this, 30 times. Go on press this side and this side also. Go on press. This is called headache point. Okay, headache point. So you keep pressing for every time you press 5 seconds, hold it, then release. 5 seconds, hold it, release. So like this, if you do, the headache will go. So these are the best acupressure points for the headache, friends. Okay, please follow it. So with this, we are today's all the subjects are closed. So spiritual wisdom, and we have discussed about holistic lifestyle and home remedies, friends. Thank you so much. So namaste, dhanyawad to everybody who participated in the session, listened carefully, patiently till this time. So now, if you have any questions which you want to ask, you can ask now. Few questions or want to ask, please ask.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Hi.
Good
Sir,
evening.
what is this acupressure point for or breathing techniques for anxiety?
Breathing.
Uh,
Yeah.
for anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah. Breathing techniques and acupressure points.
Breathing techniques and no, actually what happened is any breathing techniques, see here in this particular hand, no, you have these two lungs points are there here. Okay. Yeah, this is one lung, this is another lung here. Okay.
Yeah.
So these 2 points will be much helpful if you go on press like this. Right, like this.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
this.
sir.
Go on like press like this. Okay, go on press. Like this. So this will cure all the breathing issues basically. Okay. So all the breathing issues will be it will be cured if you start pressing here. And of course, for the stress and all these things, a lot of points I taught in the previous class also. One point is here. This point is going to, any stress and health, especially high BP and all, no, this will be working very good. This one.
Okay.
Also here on the top, here one more point is there. This point. This also will work for the high BP. Okay.
Yes.
So likewise, and also head here, head point. Here is there, no? Head point. Here. This point.
Yes.
But especially high BP and your anxiety, whatever it may be. Because this is the head. This is the head. Basically, this is the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep pressing it.
Okay. Okay.
Like this. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Right. So any other questions, please? You can ask. Right. So how about the today topic? So anybody can give feedback. Did you understand completely? Yes, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. So
Good evening.
this Ambali I have heard for the first time, and coincidentally, what happened? I have brought these foxtail millets 2 packets and kept like that. How to cook, what to do. I heard unnecessary. I wasted my money, and today, see what a telepathy. I don't know. And you had told I'm in another city. I'll go back after 4 days. Then I'll cook the same thing and will use it. Then.
Very good.
Foxtail millets I have, sir.
Very nice. Anything, any millet you
It's
can
so
cook.
much, and sir, from when I started, when I joined you, there are so many things I was telling my relative today. There are so many telepathies happening. Means I was thinking of someone, and the call came. Another lady, that call came, and Ho'oponopono. Just before the session, me and my sister-in-law were talking about the Ho'oponopono. So I said, yes, I know that meditation. I have done some years back with someone, and today the same topic was there, sir. So many, sir, I don't know what are or maybe some intuitions or telepathy or what I don't know the exact word, but that's happening with me, sir.
Yes. So what will happen is once you synchronize with the nature, existence, everything will happen whatever you wish for.
Yeah, that you said now just 3-4 days before that I was remembering. Yes, whatever I'm thinking, yes, that is happening, sir.
Yes.
I wanted to travel abroad and all that, so my program is also done for April. I have booked, sir. Everything is happening, sir. Really,
Yes.
it's happening.
Sure. Right.
And thank you for that, sir. I'll be obliged forever.
Right. Yes, friends. Any question is there, or you can share your experience also. Okay. Always share the experience whenever you have any good experience, like Madam said right now, Manisha ji. Similarly, whatever the experience you get, good experience, please share with others. Right. So, okay, friends, we'll be closing the session for today. So, thank you so much for joining the session today. And so, namaste to all of you. Dhanyavad to all of you for joining this session and giving the opportunity for Mahavatar Foundation. Namaste, namaste, namaste.